Hello. Hi. How are you? Just going to tag some people and then we will go ahead and get started. If Facebook would let me be great, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. No, I don't want to turn off notifications. Yeah. I need for them to like let me practice. Oh, see, look at that. I'm talking. Let me see how I can share this. No. Oh gosh. Let me see if I can share this. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I can share it. I'm sharing. Oh boy. I'm like, why does this need to be so difficult? I don't know. Just tag a number of folks. No, you said that you wanted me to tag you, Melissa. You were tagging you also, Linda. There you are. Tag Lorene. Okay. Hi. If you're here, please say hi just so I can see who's here. Give you a proper hello and like leave a. And I want to make sure my comments are working. I do this like every time. Every time. Let me see if there's anybody else I need to tag. So if you're here, let me know. I see that more people have come. I'm going to say hi. How are y'all doing? I'm going to tell you how I'm doing. Hey, Trinette. Oh, hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, girl. You know, I may be looking good, but this lunar eclipse energy, full moon situation we got going on is killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me. It is killing me. I am dying. I'm like, I don't know if I want to fight. Hi, Marhasia. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know if I want to fight, if I want to start crying, or cry while I'm fighting, or fight while crying, or whatever. I don't know, but I'm like, it is super intense. Are you guys feeling this? Hey, Diana! Are you guys feeling this energy? It's just like, why don't you just take me out next time? Okay, just do a drive by. Go ahead and take me out because this is for the birds right here. Are you guys feeling this? You too, Diana? Yeah, yeah. It is ridiculous how intense it is. And I was like, all for, just like, yeah. And the next thing I know, it was like, ah, oh God. I'm like, another one? Ah, you're still going? Why does it need to be this? I don't understand. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and why it is intense for some of us, about why it is that what is coming up to help us with, because all things is, even the shitty things, are here to help us in some way, and this particular time is no different. Girl, I'm taking a nice absolutely easy, like, damn girl, like, can I get all the drinks? Because I'm gonna need some drinks after all of this. Embracing all the change that is coming. Something big is coming. Something big is coming. This is, and I have notes here because I wrote a whole bunch of stuff because I'm like, I need to tell them all the things. I'm not gonna tell y'all all this, but it's gonna be a lot of stuff. So if you'd like to, go ahead and get your pen and paper ready. I have some questions for you guys so that we can really get to the crux of what you're feeling. We're really getting to the crux of what is coming up to be released, because this is a very, very, very powerful time. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Nicole. Hi, y'all. Yeah, but it's a very powerful time. And this could really, really take you to another place. So like on a whole nother level. I made it. Yes, you did. I'm so glad you did too. I missed you. I've been thinking about you a lot. I started to send you a DM, but I didn't get around to it. But I was probably going to do it tonight. But here we are. So I'm glad you're here. But anyway, so y'all ready? We got the first eclipse of eclipse season in the year 2021. This is the super blood moon. It's a full moon in Sagittarius, so which brings along a whole other host of things. And it's also still Gemini season. Hey, Elsie! It's also still, oh, I said I should change our template. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's Gemini season. So this is the season of being out there, being a little bit more bold, communicating, and all these things. So it's really transformational, big change, ball dropping energy out here right now. And like I said, I know I'm not the only one feeling it. It's been a rough ride for many of us, but it's a rough ride because there are some things that are being uprooted that need to go, that really need to go in order for us to really propel ourselves or really be launched out into this extraordinary place or up to extraordinary levels. So one of the things that I had talked about, I think the last time I did readings was because it was right before the eclipse season, that eclipses are really about deep transformational change and no, deep transformation and deep change. So big things are popping right now. It could feel, again, really intense to you. There may be particular areas in your life that are coming up that are being like areas that are being like a like a gazer beam of hotness is on one particular area or on one kind of situation that is really asking for you to go so much deeper. I think I've used this analogy before about like when we're asked to go really deep to make some huge transformational change. One of my favorite movies when I was a teenager was One Crazy Summer with John Cusack. Demi Moore was in it, and she was about to lose her grandmom's house because some yuppie asshole wanted to purchase it for the Beckerstead estate, some sort of country club situation. So they were like, we're going to race them and win $50,000 so we could buy back Demi Moore's grandmom's house. So there was a part where the character comes from the bottom of the boat. They started off great. Then it started slowing down and like, oh my gosh, well, we have to figure out what's going on with the boat because we're losing. The one guy comes up with fish sticks and they're just like, well, where the hell did you get these from? He's like, there was in the cabin. And they were like, he's like, there's so many of them down there. And they were like, oh shit, we got to drop this weight. So this eclipse season is about dropping the weight, but it's not about dropping easy weight. It's not about, well, let me just throw out a pair of scissors overboard. Let's throw out one fish stick overboard. Let me throw out these ear pods overboard. This is like, let us get to the old rusty motor that is barely hanging on and ripping it out of the boat to toss it overboard is what it's feeling like to me, and I'm sure to a lot of you, which is why you are here. So this eclipse is really taking you to places that you were probably just like, I thought I worked that out. I thought I healed that. I thought that was fine. I thought I was okay. And then something happens and then you get triggered. You're like, I don't even know where the hell that came from. I don't even know why that even came up. Like, I've been cool. Like, we've been good. We've been on easy street. And then something happens that has happened probably a number of times before. And you're just like, oh, yeah, no, not triggered. I'm fine. Everything's cool. But this time it hit another aspect of this experience. It's hit another piece of this emotion or this it hit on something a little bit different, a little bit deeper. And you know what? You're like, I'm on some scorched earth shit right now. Somebody could catch all of these hands, all the hands, the chainsaws, the knives, listen, they can catch it all. They can catch all of it. The shoes, the top, the whole freaking nine. I feel I have been on my back in bed. I hear you, girl. I hear you. It's exhausting, but I know necessary. It is. It is. Hey, B, did I come in at the right time? Yes, you did. Anytime you're in here is the right time, girl. Come on. Anytime is the right time. You just in time. I was talking about this bullshit ass eclipse energy that's got us all tied up in knots and feeling intense and ready to kill somebody or just cry and kill them at the same time. So let me see what else other notes I wrote about. Yeah, you may be experiencing some toxicity on a major scale. So I look good, but inside I'm dying. How you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing both. Yeah. Killing and crying. Yes, Biba, thought I was so done with certain things. I got triggered about 2 weeks ago and they caught these hints, girl. Yeah, because you always know that some shit is getting ready. Oh, no worries, Melissa. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. You will always know when the full moon or the new moon or the eclipse or whatever is going to be on some shit when it hasn't even gotten here yet. And you feeling the intensity of the astrological changes that are getting ready to occur. If you were feeling that 2 weeks ago, you knew it was going to be something. You know it. And they caught these hands. Then I had to do my ugly reaction on top of it. That's the worst. Like when you get triggered and you just like let everybody have it. And then you're like, okay, now I got to do the walk of shame and the apology tour 2021 and all this other kind of stuff. And you like, you know what? It's what it is. Okay. The moon is fucking up right now. And I'm feeling a hot ass mess. So anybody can catch it. Get it how you live it out here. Okay. So yeah, I had to I aired out my dad the other day. So yeah, story at 11. And I'm still like not done. I mean, I feel better now that I've said what I've said, but now I'm going to have to deal with, again, the walk of shame when he hears said message and is like, and is like going in, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Because you shouldn't have fucking done it. Anyway. See what I mean? Like, yeah, all the hands. So we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. Wish him luck. Shit. Because he shouldn't have fucking done it. Anyway, some of you may be feeling a bit unmoored or unanchored, like, as you're being unrooted, as this thing is being uprooted, whatever it is, you feel so attached to it that it feels like you are being uprooted. It feels like you're in your house in Kansas and some big ass tornado has come and just ripped you up and is swirling you about round and round and round. You're catching cuts and bruises all along the way. And you're like, I was just chopping some cucumbers for my salad. All of a sudden, some shit popped up, and now I'm out here getting twirled around and tossed like I'm a tissue in a damn tornado. Like, well, wow, what is going on? So it's really, 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 really an important time for you to figure out the best way, not even figure out, but just start to do things that will help you to be grounded. If that is being out in nature, if that is prayer and meditation, if that is journaling, if that is hanging around with your favorite person, that may even be staying in bed and putting the covers over your head, like Nicole said. That could be it. If that is what is going to help you to be grounded while this stuff is swirling about and being uprooted, then do that. Do that, because it is really a tough time. And what you don't want to do is just get so carried away that you're just, once you finally land, you're just like, what happened? And you have to spend so much time reacquainting yourself with this new place that you found yourself. Yes, I was like, what the hell? I'm trying. Yeah, girl. Look, apology tour 2021. Don't nobody want to do it, but we just might have to. Someone mentioned earlier that some big things are happening. I think that was you, Diana, and that is very true especially around eclipse season. It's a portal, so it's a good time for us to really notice that there's some big things that are going to be popping. And the portal really is like a doorway that you go into, and it teleports you someplace pretty far. And as a result of the intensity of this particular eclipse, the things that's going to really catapult you or shoot you like a rocket launcher into your destiny, into your goals, like farther beyond like the couple of steps that you've been guided to make. This is that time. So getting grounded, again, is important. And surrender is so very important. This is a time where it's important to flow, because we're going to be batted around if we're not already. Some of us are being batted around as it is. I know I am, like I said. And it is not the time to be rigid. It is not the time to hold on to the thing that is being, or things that are being uprooted to be released out of your life. It's not a time to be attached to those things, because we are being asked to rise higher. We are being asked to elevate. This is the time when that happens. This is the time when you get into that portal and it shoots you even closer to your destiny, shoots you even closer to your vision and your dreams and your goals and things that you see for yourself. This is the time when you are really being set straight on your path. And I'm not talking about, let me just give her a little nudge. This is a, let me yank your collar and pull you over here, because you have been veering off and kind of dipping and dodging and making these little turns and learning new lessons, and we just gonna bring you back a little bit real nice. No, this is not that time. And the more you hold on to what is needing to be released, the harder it is going to be for you. Harder it's going to be for me. Harder it is for all of us. This is the time to let some of that deep stuff go. We cannot hold on to it and propel ourselves into the places that we really deem and have proclaimed that where we're going. It's like, oh yeah, you want to go to the moon. Oh, the moon? Oh, no problem. We'll take you to the moon. You're going to have to let go of that man who has been holding you back for 15 years. We've been telling you, you've heard us. We've been trying to make it a little bit easier for you to let him go. We've been showing you things that are telling you he ain't the move, he ain't the business, and yet and still, for some reason, you're still there. So now something has happened, and he is taking you to a place, and you are like, I really feel like this is it, or I'm going to be on Snap. So this is important. It feels shitty. I know you guys are going through it. I'm going through it. But on the other side of this is another, I don't even want to say one, like a level up. This is like another couple of levels that we're able to bypass, simply because of the intensity and the weight of the thing that we're needing to release. I had to take a break. I made my migraines come back. Oh no. Hospital, girl. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, that is not good, Nicole. Yeah, I'm glad that you're sitting down. I'm glad that you're sitting down, because that is you can't do. I know what you did. I know exactly what you did. I already feel it. I'm like, she was trying to do it all, and she didn't want to entrust other people and let them do things, and she got her hands in all the things as opposed to letting them try to do. I know that's what you did. I know it. You don't got to tell me. I know that's what you did. And so now you have no choice, because they've been telling you to sit it down. Girl, girl. I'm glad that you're sitting down, and I hope that you get better, honestly, because migraines are the worst ever. They're the worst ever. So I want to get to the energy healing part of the discussion. I know this has been pretty entertaining, and a way for us to really talk about like where we are and what's going on. But I also want you guys to have a bit of relief. I want you guys to experience just a bit of an and exhale, because it's all this holding the breath. Oh my God, I'm on this roller coaster ride. Where am I going now? A lot of breath holding, a lot of tension, a lot of tightness. And when you are in that space and you stay there, it feels so stressful to your body. And when you're under stress, it feels like you're being attacked. When you feel like you're being attacked, you lash out in certain places. You don't make good decisions from that place. You're not a pleasant person to be around from that place. Our actions are in alignment with us feeling tight and stressed and ready to just lash out because we got to protect ourselves. And it's never good. So I want us to do an exhale. I want us to release some things from our nervous system, just so we can release more easily. It's hard to release when we're tight and we got our hands around it. So my question to you Let me see, where's the question? Because like I said, handwriting is a hot ass mess. My question to you, what is the area of your life right now where there's a spotlight? So I know that, again, a lot of you are feeling a lot of intensity, but is there a particular area where it just feels like it is really focused? For me, it is around like love relationships and men. Hence why I had to air my dad out. Hence that. Because he is the first. And he brought up a feeling. Something happened and it triggered a feeling that I no longer want to feel. So what area is it for you? Is it around worth, value? What is it? What area? Are you feeling it in your home? Are you feeling it with your family? Are you feeling it in love relationships, business, work? What area for you is being like, it feels like somebody is outside the door with a battering ram, like with all of these blows to, what is it? So I want to see what you guys have to say. I'm going to take some notes. What is the thing? What is the thing? What is it? That area that is really being hammered right now. Hammered to hell. And I'll be honest with you too, like I have had, when it comes to love relationships, like back in the day, like I put up with a whole lot of shit, whole lot of stuff, whole lot. And now I have done a 180, done a whole 180. And I'm looking at, I'm like independent of a relationship. Like I treat it like it's not going to define me. And I want to be in something that feels easy to me. And I want to be in something that doesn't feel like I have to lose myself. I want to be in something that allows me to be free and all these things. So I just kind of take it with a grain of salt, kind of situation. But ultimately, I want a certain kind of person or certain kind of people. I want to feel like I am valued. I want to feel like I'm important because I am. I want to feel like, I want to feel desired. I want attention. And I want to feel like they don't want to fuck it up because they would hate to lose me. That's what I want to feel like. I mean, among other things, but that's really deep to me. But I can't remember if there were really any relationships I have ever had where I have felt that. I felt like they wanted to hold on and they didn't want me to go anywhere, but they also knew I wasn't going anywhere because of my own needing to be attached, my own not wanting to be released, and my own not wanting to be wanting them to go. So I would accept all sorts of behavior that was I totally didn't deserve, simply because I didn't want them to go anywhere. Just I didn't value myself. Now I value myself. I see my importance. I see like what I do and what I bring to the table. I see all those things, and yet and still it bothers me. It bothers me about like what I have accepted. It bothers me when anybody touches on that, like that they show me in a sense that they don't value me. Like my last boyfriend, I just wanted to, like, we're in a long distance relationship. I'm a Gemini. I need to communicate. We don't have to be joined at the hip. We don't have to talk every hour of every day, but I would like a text message. I would like, some sort of effort or initiation being shown that you've thought about me, that you're wanting to talk to me. And like, okay, I can't talk to you now, but maybe we can get together and talk at so and so o'clock. Or if you can't talk or we're on the phone talking and you have to go and you say, I'm going to call you back, you do, because I'm important to you. So when that doesn't happen a lot, then I am fucking livid because I'm like, I'm not some rando on the street begging you for money. Like, we don't overstep me. And I'm not asking for a whole lot. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to ask for more and be a whole bitch so that people will be like, let me just not set her off. But I'm always like, I don't want to be, I don't want to be high maintenance. I don't want to appear like I'm difficult because I'm so not. Really, I'm not. But just like, you can't do the bare minimum now? The bit like a text message with some emojis or something? I can't even get that. So yeah, it's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. Healing complex traumas. Okay. Healing. I unloaded on y'all. I had a whole therapy session right here. So pardon me. Healing from a divorce. So relationships. Okay. Love relationships. Yeah. That's a tough one. That keeps interfering with practically all of my relationships. Yeah, it does. Healing my worth. Okay. Worth. Beating myself up. Okay. Anybody else want to share? Like what area you're noticing some things coming up? Diana, anyone? I don't mean to put anybody on the spot, but feel free. I get that, Biba, and you deserve it all. And thanks for sharing because people try to make you feel as though you're asking for too much. Like a phone call's too much. I didn't ask for a fucking Birkin bag. Don't get me started. Calm down. Not when I'm giving it. Yes. Like the way I'm showing up here is, I mean, I show up if I show up on another level. Like people get right, when they're with me. They get right when they're with me. And I'm like, okay, you're getting all of this. All of this. And a phone call is asking for too much. Just letting me know you care, letting me know you value me, letting me know that I'm important is like too much. Everything. Ooh, what's everything, girl? I have to stop letting people use me. Woo! Nicole, stop letting people use me. That is a big one. That is a big one. You know, for all of you who've posted something, and even those who haven't, I want you to just take a moment, and you don't have to post this, but just think about what would it be like if you didn't have this? What would it be like if you weren't carrying this? What would it be like once you overthrow this thing and the boat is more free to win the regatta? What would that feel like? If you want to toss out a couple words, that would be good. So if I didn't have the people need to prove to me that they value me, what would that feel like? Stress-free. Yes. I feel stress-free. What else? I'm the one everyone can call. Yeah. And then it's like, who are you calling now? Who are you able to call? Freedom. Yes, Melissa. Feel like freedom. So we got stress-free. We got freedom. You know what it would feel like to me if I let go of people needing to prove that I'm valuable? Peace, total serenity, and joy. I love that. Peace, total serenity, and joy. It would definitely feel like freedom and peaceful. Yes. To me, it would feel abundant. It would feel I'm going to write it down. It would feel abundant because I feel like I can just give because I'm receiving. Like, I don't have to be like, okay, is this person showing up the way they should? Oh, well, now I have to, what I would like to give, I don't want to give because they're not going to value it. So fuck them kind of situation. Or let me dial down what I really want to do because fuck them. It would feel like I could just give so freely without a scorecard because I'm getting, you know what I mean? Like if I didn't have that, if I wasn't busy trying to make everyone else happy, I wouldn't be so drained. Yes. So definitely at peace, not drained. So energetic, plenty of energy. That's a big one. Yeah, what else? Anyone else care to share? You guys had some really good ones. Stress-free freedom, peace, total serenity, joy, freedom and peaceful, wouldn't feel so strange, so drained. Yeah, I feel it too, because it's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. So let me ask you another question then. So if you think about this thing, this huge thing, this area, this thing that's being uprooted, do you believe that you've outgrown it? Do you believe that you've outgrown it? Grown feeling like you need to be on everybody's speed dial? Have you outgrown feeling like another relationship that has worked out? Are you done beating yourself up about your worth and your value? Or have you outgrown it? This, yep, healing complex traumas, healing from divorce and relationships. Have you outgrown it? Yes. And you could be honest. I mean, some of you may not feel like you've outgrown it yet. I'm getting there. I'm deaf healing. See, that's fantastic, Angela. Anybody else? Do you feel like you've outgrown it? I love that. I feel like it's I feel like I don't want to let it go. That's my next question for you guys. But I want to hear what you have to say about whether or not you feel like you've outgrown this thing. You've outgrown it. I feel like that you have to, Nicole. I really do. I'm just tired and over this shit, girl. Join the fucking choir. Tired and over this shit. Mm-hmm. I feel you 100%. Working on it daily right now. Yes. Yes. Does it feel like the work that you're doing on it daily is actually making a difference? Do you feel that it's gotten better at least? Because yeah, I feel like, yes, and I'm tired. Yes, I'm tired of being tried. Oof, girl. Ooh, I felt that. I felt that deeply. I felt that deeply. I feel like I've outgrown it because I'm not the same person that I was when I engaged in or allowed certain behaviors and actions um, and treatment for simply wanting to be in something. Um, and I recognize my value now in a way that I haven't before. I recognize my worth now. But what I'm gonna need people to do, these guys to do, is to recognize that your girl done changed. My value was high before. I didn't see it, but I see it now. And I need everybody to be on the same page about that. So if I'm entertaining anything with anyone, I need for them to be on the same page about my value as I am. But some of these guys are hot. And I don't want to kick anybody to the curb because I'm just like, damn, but that felt good. Until it didn't. So I don't know. I lost me for a minute, but I'm back. Yes. Ooh, girl. I'm gonna add that to the list. Like, you'll feel found when you let that go. Oh, beautiful. Gets better every day. Trying to feel and work through the emotion. Okay. Trying to be patient, but ready to be over it. Trying to be patient. Yep. And you know what? When I was doing some research about this particular moon, patience was at the top. And I'm like, I'm fresh out. I'm fresh out of that. I'm fresh out of fucks to give. I'm fresh out of patience. You really trying me right now, moon? You trying me? I'm just trying to get my finances together and I'm taking a trip away from family and friends. Yes. Yes, you feel free. Yes. Another thing too that's interesting, you brought that up, Elsie, is that travel has been coming up. A lot of people are feeling like they are ready to go somewhere. And, the world is opening up, vaccines and people are taking trips. And even if it's a small trip, but people are wanting to leave for a period of time to recalibrate, because we've basically been, they've been calling it the Great Reset, with COVID being what it was. And now it's like when you make these changes in your life, and especially when they're just time is collapsing, it's change, all this stuff, moving, healing, all that. And it's like, okay, now I just need to pull it back, and I just need to recalibrate, and I need to get it all together and let it integrate with who I am now. So this is now how I roll, as opposed to, well, now how I roll then versus how I roll now. They're in there fighting, and you're just like, I don't know what the answer is. So I totally get needing to be someplace else. So if you can do that, like even if it's you stay in a hotel across town for one night, something. I'll be back. I have to order the kids some pizza. Okay, no problem. Ready to travel. Yes. Ready to get the hell up out of here. Because people want freedom. They're like, I'm going to travel to some freedom from all of this bullshit right over here for 5 minutes. And sometimes that's enough. So don't feel like unless a passport is involved, then you ain't going far enough. Like across town, it still ain't your house. So I'm just saying, you get to go wherever you want to go for however long you can. And again, across town ain't your crib. So travel. Let me see, what else was my other question. So given that many of you have either outgrown this thing or on the path to outgrowing it, what is there anything about it that you're still attached to? Is there anything about the complex traumas that you're still attached to? Is there something in you that feels like, I can't let it go just yet? I'm not really ready to let it go just yet. Is there a part of you that's like, this can't go? When I think about like my share, part of me doesn't want to let it go because I don't want to accept less than. And I feel like I gotta be on these motherfuckers' necks and mine too, so that I don't. And maybe it's because since I allowed it for so long, I didn't ask for better, that maybe there's a part of me that doesn't trust myself. Maybe I don't feel like I could let that go. I can't take my foot off of people's necks because I don't trust myself to make the right decision. Whew. I wasn't expecting that. So then for you guys, like, is there a part of you that still feels attached to it or that you can't let it go? And what is that? I want you guys to name it. It's Gemini season. Let's communicate. What is the thing? What are you still attached to? Now that was big. So I'm still attached to ultimately not fully trusting myself. To do what needs to be done. Which is not accept bad behavior from hot guys. Simply because he's hot. Hey, Demisha. Feelings of regret. Tell me a little bit more about that. Is that's what you're holding on to, that you still feel regretful? Or you're ready to release that? I miss the companionship. Yes. Miss the companionship. He was my best friend and husband. Don't want him back, but it's hard. Dating, but it's weird. Yes. Yes. Whew, I feel that. Hey, girl, I feel that. Yeah, girl. Okay. So just not ready to let go of the regret. Okay. Yes, I'm attached to forgiving myself for my past that makes me feel worthless. Ooh. Okay. Attached to forgiving myself from the past. As in that you have to keep doing it? Like you're not ready to say, okay, I've forgiven myself, I can move on. Is that what you mean? Oh, okay. I got you, Denisha. Definitely feel that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So attached to forgiving myself. Anybody else want to share? Feelings of abandonment. That's a big one. Abandonment. I feel that completely. So for you, B, choosing others over my own intuition. Ooh, child. Choosing others. Ooh. And you know what? Your intuition is you. So choosing others over you. I feel you. I feel you. We are in the same boat. We are rowing together. Like you in the front, I'm in the back. We're working together as a team right now. Yes, keep doing it. Okay. Okay. So you keep doing it. Okay. Anybody else want to share? I'm back. Hey, Nicole. So my question, I'm going to move on to the next question, but I want you to think about this, Nicole. What is it that has you feeling? Is there a part of you that feels attached to needing people to need you? Is there a part that's attached to that? And what exactly is that attachment? So name what the attachment is. So I feel like there's a part of me that feels like I need people to need me because I always long for healthy, loving relationships, but me trying to hold on so tight, I hurt myself. Yes. I'm not willing to keep holding and hurting, letting go. Folks ain't been happy with me, but I'm fine with that too. Releasing, and I was doing fine until that recent trigger. Yeah. Expecting my parents to do what was in my best interest. Whew. B. Jeez. I really felt that. I really felt that. Whew. That feels like full-blown betrayal right there. So I just want you to take some deep breaths. Just tap lightly on your collarbone and just breathe. Ooh, I felt that really strongly. Expecting parents to do what was in your best interest. Ciao. Gotta go. Come back and get the replay. Okay, cool, Tammy. Thanks for joining. Thinking that I had to be of service to be wanted or acknowledged. Listen, B, I need you to get out of my damn life. You are telling it. Listen, this is keeping me grounded. Yes. Whew. I feel that. I feel that so deeply. Needing to be of service. To be wanted or acknowledged. Yeah, that is deep. I'm trying to remember it's not my responsibility to fix everyone else's problem. Angela, that is the big one. So you were the fixer. So I could imagine that would feel free if you could let that go. Because you're like, I'm tired of getting a phone call and I got to get dressed up all in black and get the briefcase out and the old car and roll up to this crime scene and clean it up before the cops get there. I'm tired of these fucking phone calls. Like, what else could you do with that time when you're not having to fix somebody else's shit? Oh, so much free time. Like, could you imagine that? Imagine that. Like, what could you do with all that free time if you ain't got to be there to clean up the nonsense before the cops get there? I can relate and felt that, sending you love and comfort. Yes. I got so used to people always needing help. It's almost like I have to help everyone, but I realize it's okay to say no. Yes, it is okay to say no. No is a complete fucking sentence. Period. They'll figure it out. They always do. Yes. I'm glad I did because I'm starting to see people's true colors. Isn't it refreshing? it's almost just like, oh, you took your whole mask off. You are showing your whole ass, the entirety of your ass right now. Like, I didn't even know you could go to this level. Or I've seen you act a fool with these other people over here because I'm doing what you want me to do when you want me to do it. I haven't seen that side of you. But now when I'm saying I need a pause, not right now, or can you give me a minute, or just a flat out no, you are acting up now. You're acting a whole fool. So you're seeing that. And that should make it easy for you to continue to say no, because they're not there for the right reasons. They're there to get what they get. Girl. Not knowing how to mind my business because I always had to look after everybody else's kids instead of being one. Oh, girl, please breathe. You guys are dropping it on this live. I appreciate and honor every single one of you for these comments, because this is deep, but it's coming up because it's time to let it go so that we could be on the yacht without the baggage. That's exactly how I feel. Yes, that's when you see the truth. You do. Forgiving my mother. That's a big one. What is it going to feel like when you forgive her? On the other side of forgiving and letting those things go, what's that opening up for you? When I forgive my mother, my life is going to be more open to what? That's a big one. And it's very powerful. Y'all are like, whoo, dropping it on here. So I mentioned earlier on when I was talking about surrender. Oh, Denisha. Just breathe. We got you. We're all here. We got you. It's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. Yeah. It's a lot. I know it's a lot to forgive. I know it takes up a lot of space. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. We're here. We got you. Tired of people pleasing and being okay that I'm not okay. Okay, being okay, not being okay. Not being okay. Girl, none of us are okay. We signed up for this shit show. None of us are okay. Not being okay is the price for admission to the shit show. We can look good. But oh my gosh. I'm releasing a lot of things right now. Next week is starting a new year for me, and I had a big list. Girl, yeah. We're making space. This is what this eclipse is about making space. Making space for you, making space for your dreams, making space for your destiny, making space for your desires, because we've been letting motherfuckers run rent free in our mind, in our hearts, in our lives, in our homes for way too long. They are off doing whatever they're doing, gallivanting around and living life like it's golden. And meanwhile, we're holding people to these standards that they clearly don't meet. We are correcting them. We are asking, we're begging, we're crying, we're pleading, and we're not getting what we need here. We're not getting what we need. But it is important to let it go. We cannot be attached. And it's hard, it's easier said than done, because a lot of times, given that the severity of the situation or the continued touching on the triggers, we're like, how are we gonna let it go? Because they are constantly doing some fuck shit. How are we gonna let it go when we are constantly reminded of the nonsense they've put us through? How? Or the nonsense that I've put me through. How do I trust that I'm going to act differently now? How do I trust that I'm going to put me first in a way I never have? How? This is what this is here to show us, for thinking someone was going to come in and save me. Because listen, we want that. We want to be saved. We have to save ourselves. We have to save ourselves. At least we know our own motives. We could trust us to a certain, maybe. You trust us because we didn't feel protected and desperately wanted that. Yeah. Desperately needed to feel protected. So I have one more question. I want to read your comment, Elsie, and then I got another question for you guys to think about. I've come to realize that sometimes all of the key players we've mentioned don't have it to give. I need a timeout on that comment alone. They don't have it to give. I don't know who said this comment. It might have been Iyanla Van Zant. And she said, they did the best that they could, but their best was not good enough. And I was like, turn the show off, because she done hit a point. She done dug up some gold on that one. They did the best that they could, but their best was not good enough. You weren't asking for the moon and the stars. You weren't asking for the world. You were asking to be protected. You were asking to be loved. You were asking to be valued. You were asking to be seen and acknowledged. You were asking for courtesy. You were asking for not the world. And they just didn't have it in them to deliver to you, not because you did something wrong, not because you didn't look right, not for any reason. They just didn't have it to give. And still, what they could give was not good enough. I feel like crying. Like I talked to myself to an area that needed to hear that. It's one thing to know that, like I've watched the show, I just said the quote, but it's something else to really fully get it, like in its entirety, like fully get it. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. And forgiving them for showing me a false representative and myself for trying to force something to be that was never meant. Yes. But in that, realizing I still deserve to be loved, appreciated, respected, supported, etc. Absolutely. Absolutely. You deserve all of that and more. Yes, Biba, making space. That trigger and my response was a reminder for me to keep letting go. We have to. We can't take it with us. We can't. Not where we're going. Not where we're going. It can't go. We gotta send it out to sea and fire that thing up like a Viking funeral. It has got to go. Because it can't go where we're going. When you flow in love, but not surrounded by or covered in love, we are bound to be consumed by the opposite. Elsie, you are preaching a word on here on this day. You are that part. So I have, where to go? Oh, so I have no desire to hold them hostage. It's not even about holding them hostage. It's about holding you hostage. Because when we're now on them about these things, you didn't, I'm pissed off, we're holding ourselves hostage because we're still attached to that. We still need that. We're still cuffed to, where am I? Oh, there we go. We're still cuffed to that. We're holding ourselves hostage. I mean, if they can't do what we need them to do, what are we asking them for? They have shown that they ain't able to do it. And the more that we feel like we gotta be on them till the end of time because they're gonna one day learn. No, they're not. No, they're not. We're holding them hostage and we're holding ourselves hostage. We need to ransom ourselves. Fuck them. ransom ourselves. So this exercise is about ransoming us from that nonsense. Asking for visibility. Yes. Man, this just hit home. Yes. That's the one. Their best was not good enough. It was not. It wasn't. Not by a long shot. Now I'm deep sighs, tears just falling out. Yes, just breathe. Breathe. You are bringing that up to let it go. That hit home. It hits deep when you receive the message. Yes, it's like I heard it and I'm like, oh my gosh, she done said something. But this right here was like another level. Hey girl, hey. Energy is hella weird setting intentions. Yeah, girl. Well, before you start setting intentions, you should go back and rewatch this live. I know it's long. We're about an hour in, but it's a lot of deep gems dropping and some questions that you absolutely have to answer before you start setting intentions. Because this energy really is not about, what do I want to put forward? Let me start planting some seeds. This is really about digging deep, going really, really deep and excavating some old shit, some ancestral shit, some shit that's been around since the beginning of your time or beyond, some things that have been in your life for such a long time that just came up and it's getting hit left and right that needs to go. So I would set intentions at another time, but I would use this time to go inside and start to help to uproot some of this old stuff. Thanks for safe space. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm going to have to hit the replay because I just hopped in. It's all good, Demisha. You listen. You are all good. You are all good. So I got one last question for you guys, and I had talked about it just a little bit before we get to the energy healing part. It's about the surrender. The surrender. The surrender really is about the flow. It is about allowing ourselves to just gently be rocked and rolled as need be so that there's no resistance within us as we are being called to release, as we're being called to take action or whatever it is. So my question to you then is, what do you need right now in this moment to surrender this thing to fully be released? What do you need in this moment to surrender this thing, to fully be released? And you can ask for anything you want. If you want a star in the sky named after you, ask for that. If that is what you truly need in order to surrender, to let this be released, what is it? What is it? Yes, I needed this. I'm so glad you're here. I really am. I'm always happy to see you. Always. So what do you need to surrender this? I need to think about that myself. What do I need to surrender this? I feel like what I need to surrender this not feeling valued by the men in my life is to remind myself of my value, to remind myself of how I value myself now, remind myself of the decisions that I've made that show that I am valuable, like the choices. Because I keep going back to, well, you kept that boyfriend around for how long, and he did X, Y, and Z, and cheated, and with your friend, and la la la. So it feels like I have to combat that with, but I made this choice now. I did that thing 2 weeks ago. I've been eating healthy all week, or I walk every day for the past year, which shows how valuable I am to move my body in that way every day, to make that commitment and stick to it. So I need to remind myself of how valuable I am and how I value myself is probably the biggest thing. I'll write that down. Remind myself of how I value me now. Okay. Angela, I think it might be the realization that his best just wasn't good enough. Yeah, I think I need to accept that and let the feeling of betrayal go. Whew. I'm proud of how I've handled it, and that's all I can control. How does that feel? How does that statement feel? That feels like you just let something big go. It feels like there's like an exhale. How's that feel to you? That is powerful. Mm. His best wasn't good enough. And I've handled it. And you're proud of how you handled it. I need to forgive. So it brings up a lot of emotion. Yeah. Just do some breathing. Just do some breathing. You can let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's okay. I need to forgive. I need forgiveness to feel in a healthy balance of control. Okay? Need to forgive. Healthy balance. So you mentioned healthy balance of control when I had asked about surrender. You know, in surrender, you ain't in control. So, what do you need in order to surrender this thing? No control. Remember, I'm a different person now. Yes, and really sit with it and really feel through it. I'm a different person now. Yes, you are. We all are different people now. We're different people than we were like an hour ago before this even started. Yeah, I exhaled on that. Yes. I also need the space to unfold and learn and play in my greatness and not my child. Will you look at that B? You look at the play in my greatness. To play in my greatness and not in my trauma. I'm not even gonna write that other half down. Like fuck the trauma. Play in your greatness. Oh, girl, the will to become better than my yesterday. Is that a book? Is that a goddamn book? The will to become better than my yesterdays. That is a fucking amazing. I love it. I love it. I can't love that more. Does anybody else want to share before we go into some tapping? Whew, this was like a whole therapy session. You know, I feel like I done let some shit go. I've exhaled, and a lot of you guys were really speaking, really speaking heavy. So, anybody else want to share? So, I'm just waiting to see. Okay, well, give myself the permission to shine. Yes, I will write that down though. Yes, please do. Permission to shine granted. To shine, yes. Go out there, shine for show. Everyone hit the nail on the head, didn't they? Just absolutely. So what I want you guys to do, we're going to do some energy healing work. Just going to take some deep breaths. I know that there's a lot of movement, a lot of heavy movement, tears, which are healthy, exhales, and just a lot of emotion that's coming up. So just take some deep breaths. We're going to inhale through the nose and then exhale and blow out through your mouth. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. I want you to start to lightly tap on the side of your hand right here. You're going to repeat after me. Even though I have a lot to release right now. I have a lot of trauma to release. I have a lot of unforgiveness to release. I have a lot of feeling unworthy and devalued to release. I have a lot of pain to release, a lot of sadness to release. Even though I have a lot to release, I'm doing it. I'm releasing right now. I'm releasing heaviness that no longer serves me. I'm releasing things that I needed to be attached to that aren't healthy for me. I'm over the hostage situation. I'm done holding myself hostage. I'm done attaching myself to what needs to go. I'm a different person now. I don't need to act as I did before. I've got my back. And I deeply, completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I forgive myself for my choices because I did the best that I could. I forgive myself for my actions because I did the best that I could. And I'm letting it go. Even though I still have a lot to release. But I'm doing it. I'm doing the work. And I'm releasing this. I'm open to surrendering what is keeping me attached to all of this that no longer serves me. And I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself because I did the best that I could do. And I'm ready to move on. One more time, even though I have this big thing to release. It's huge. It's been around for a while. It's been heavy. It's been pretty intense. But I'm doing it. I'm releasing. I'm ready and open to surrendering all that I need to fully and completely release this heavy weight, this heavy burden, because I don't deserve to carry it anymore. And I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Tapping through the point starting with the top of the head, I'm releasing this heavy burden. Eyebrow point, releasing this heavy burden. Side of the eye, I'm releasing this heavy burden. Under the eye, I'm letting it go. Under the nose, I'm done being a hostage to this. Under the bottom lip, I am so done and over being a hostage to this. Collarbone, there's so much space that will be created once I fully and completely let this go. Under the arm, right here by the bra strap, I am open to letting this go. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, blow out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose again. Exhale, blow out through your mouth. So I just want to check in with you guys. Tell me how you are feeling. We're definitely going to do another round, but I just want to know where you are right now. What are you noticing? How are you feeling in your body? I'm definitely feeling lighter. Feeling lighter. I'm feeling lighter. So thankful I caught this live. I'm so grateful you were here, Angela. How are you guys feeling? Good. Feel some energy flow. Yes. Yes, that's fantastic. I feel a bit lighter already. Fantastic, Demisha. I feel a sense of awareness and lighter. Great. I mean, it was heavy. It was heavy. What about you, Elsie? How you feeling? Yeah, definitely lighter. Ooh. I'm like, oh, my neck is moving. I feel a sense of awareness and like, okay, yeah. How you feeling, Elsie? You still with us? Let me know. I felt it lifting, seeing little balls lifting. Ooh. Oh no, we love the visuals. Love the visuals. I love it. Refreshed and relaxed. Yes. Oh, Calgon, take me the fuck away. And as fast as you can. Refreshed and relaxed. I love that. Ooh. Where you at, Elsie? Can feel my center again. Yes, Fonda. Woo, the center is important. Center mass, that's the grounding. We need that right now. Because eclipse season ain't over. No, it ain't. It is not. We're going to have another one of these motherfuckers in like 2 weeks. Because this one apparently wasn't enough. And that next one is a solar eclipse. Whew, I got to do some research. I don't even want to speak on what the hell that's going to be about. I don't want to talk about it because this one's fucked me up enough. Yes, I definitely needed that. Yes. Are you still with us, Elsie? Where you at? Let me know how you're feeling. I'm going to do another round. Because that was a lot. That was a lot. Oof. All right, so I don't see Elsie. Gemini is always so extra. What you trying to say? What you saying, Demisha? What you saying? You call me extra? I didn't put my Gemini necklace on because it broke, but I am a Gemini through and through. It is extra. I can't even lie about that. It really is. I am extra. You can already tell. You still with us, Elsie? I keep asking for you. Clarissa! You're here. Oh, we were just about to do another. Yeah, you are. But replay will be available. You could, I mean, an hour and 13 minutes. This actually isn't bad. I literally thought we were going to be on here for a long time. We've been moving heavy weight. We've been moving a lot of emotional heavy weight right now. Dementia. Let's not talk about the retrogrades. The eclipses and the retrogrades, Gemini season. God. Okay. All right. You guys ready for another round? Because I'm ready for another round. I don't even want to think about that other motherfucking eclipse. Please don't. Or the retrogrades, child. Anyway. So we're going to start lightly tapping on the side of the hands. Just extra. Yes, Nicole. We all extra. We going to own that. I had a mini cry an hour ago. Oh, love. Yeah, you got to watch the video. It's a lot. They'll tell you. You could see the comments because we were dropping very heavy weight. All right, so tapping on the side of the hands. Do we need to switch hands? No, you could keep the same hand as whatever feels good to you. Whatever feels good to you. Even though I still have some things to release. I feel like I've released quite a bit already. And I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I still have some things to release. This eclipse ain't over. There may be some more that comes up. But right here, right now, I'm in a much better space. I'm more surrendered. I'm more open. I'm more ready to let this go completely. Because I'm doing the work. And I'm not the same person that I was. I'm not her, or him, or them. And I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. One more time, even though eclipse season ain't over. It still might be a lot that needs to be released. Some new things might come to the surface. But I am open. I am surrendering. No resistance. Because it's time to let it go. It no longer serves me. It may have at some point, but no longer. I'm not the person that I was that needed to hold on to this. So I'm ready to let it go. And I am open to letting it go. And I am surrendered to how it happens. And I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Because I did the best that I can do, and I let myself off the hook. Because that's not where I'm meant to be. Tapping through the point, starting with the top of the head, I did some really good release work tonight. Eyebrow point, I did some really good release work tonight. Side of the eye, I shed some tears. I exhaled. I released some heavy weight. Under the eye, I did some really good release work tonight. Under the nose, I created some space already. Under the bottom lip, energy is flowing where it was constricted and tight. Collarbone, I did some great release work tonight. Under the arm, I did some great release work tonight. Taking a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, blow out. Ooh. Inhale one more time. Exhale, blow out. One more for the road. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, blow out. Ooh. How are you guys feeling? Ooh. Sorry. I'm so sorry. A mess. And extra. Gemini. What can I say? How are you guys feeling in the comments? Let me know. Like a dungeon dragon. I was trying to be a pirate, but I see that's not how that came off, but I guess Dungeon Dragon will do. Love it. I felt that cry. I did too. That's why I did. I can't believe I did. It just came up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, that's what we're doing, I guess. Keep it professional. Well, okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe not today. Maybe we'll try again tomorrow. Can't even. But how are you guys feeling? Yeah, I feel like some stuff is moving. Like I let some real serious shit go. Once you said it, that was the first thing that came to mind. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a pirate. Maybe not. Nah, Dungeon Dragon, I'm with you. She like, don't try to roll that back. Dungeon Dragon, that's what we sticking with. Not no damn pirate. No. Y'all are clowning me. Relax. And yes, like stuff is moving. Yes. Yes. More flow and let it go. More surrendered, less tension, less stress. Let me read some of your words. Hopefully, you're feeling a bit more stress free, a bit more free, a bit more at peace, having total serenity, a bit more joyful, peaceful, more abundant, plenty more energy, and found, centered even. So many songs just came to my heart, feeling like a silky, silky soul singer. I'll listen. I'm here for the concert. I'll buy a ticket. I feel so relaxed. I feel like a heaviness was lifted, but I still have more to move. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we were here rapping for a while, but there's still going to be more. Like, this isn't over. This ain't over till it's over, and it ain't over. I thought y'all didn't like the beat. No, it's not over. Party's not over. It ain't over. But you have this video. You can replay it anytime you want to. Do some tapping. I guess it's a good time as any to mention. I will be doing more tapping videos around the energy of full and new moons. I'm calling it a lunar illumination line. Maybe that's not the name. No. Lunar Energy Healing Ceremonies. That was it. That's what I'm calling it. I'm going to start them next month, actually. So I will give more details in here, mailing list, all of the places I am, so that if you want to do more of these, you can. I will definitely do another one live here like this on the solar eclipse, but the other ones I'm going to do, they're going to be more private. So, and for a fee. But the solar eclipses, some really strange energetic times, more than likely I want to come on here and just do them live for anybody and everyone who is interested, because it's so important to be able to tap in so that you can release, so you can set intention, so that you can move and shift your energy. So this video is here for you whenever you need it for the whatever more is coming up. Total serenity. Yes, I was rocking back and forth during it and feel like dancing and moving now. I love it. I love twerk, 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 twerk. I love it. It's moving. I feel so much weight lifted. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Do you do breathing work? I do some breathing work. So the most I might like alternate and play around with the breath and stuff like that, but it's not certified or anything like that. But yeah, I do some breathing work. Woo, child. Yes, I would love a private. Okay. I will definitely provide the details for you guys for that. The other thing, I'll probably put this up in the group too. Tomorrow I'm doing full moon in I'm doing full moon in Sagittarius energy readings for you guys. So there will be cards, there will be shenanigans and whatnot. Let me just double check what time I had down for that so I can tell you guys while you're on here. Calendar. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be doing it tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So I'll put an event up and you guys can make sure that you sign up for it, just so when I go live, you'll get the notification. Also, feel free to share this and anything else I do with anyone that you feel that it will be helpful for. because that's what I'm here to do, to help serve and to help you guys feel more at peace and move weight like this so that you can be the best versions of yourself. This time is about elevation, and dropping off this heavy weight is really going to level you up to a place that's going to be like, how the fuck I get up here? Because you did the work, baby. You did the work. That's how you got up here. So however I can assist you in doing the work, that's what I'm here to do. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. This has been freaking amazing and so helpful and healing for me too. Like, I legit was getting ready to shed a couple of thug tears. I have to go, but thank you so much, everyone, for holding space for me and allowing me to do the same for you. Yes, absolutely, B. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Demetria. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Melissa. I'm going to try to make it, but I'm not sure. Look, you know where I be. So I hope to see you. Thank you, guys. I will see you again tomorrow, possibly. And if not, I will see you again, I'm sure, soon. So have a great rest of your night. Lunar eclipses for everybody. Gang, 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 gang. Love you guys. Thank you. See you soon.